front. So he is here, and he is in the blue as the two face off before the start. Both young men, Abdullayev only 21 and Shendrick 20.
Here we go. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each, 9 minutes to go to the Olympics.
So much at stake in these bouts today as Abdullayev lands a good left on the counter. He is the reigning world champion, so very much the favourite here, but Shendrick, say it for all the boxers here, they've arrived at this point on merit. It's been a very tough field. Abdullayev just quicker to the punch. Shendrick trying to use his height advantage.
And keep in mind, it's been a lot of work in a short period of time against really talented opponents, so I think they're in great shape. Fatigue likely won't be a big deal, but it's a factor. Also, you factor in the emotions and the pressure internally.
Abdullayev going to the body, and it gone in round one. Pretty even start to this contest.
We've talked the whole weekend about how crucial getting off. Trying to win round one, it puts you in a comfortable position. You haven't won it, but you're off well, putting pressure on your opponent.
Shendrick just backing up Abdullayev for the first time. Good uppercut from Shendrick, countered by Abdullayev, who's now using his jab. Left hook from Abdullayev scores. And again.
Pretty even first round, last minute to pull away for one of them.
Mentioning those scoring criteria, legal quality blows is one of them, and perhaps Abdullayev just landing the majority in this first round so far, but Shendrick certainly not out of it as Abdullayev again, 2 body shots. .30 seconds left in round one, and not too much in it, but it looks like Abdullayev just in front in this opening round.
Final 20 seconds for Shendrick to change some minds. There's a good right.
Needs a few more of those, and quickly if he's going to nick this first round, but Shendrick, he is landing, but not quite enough. And Abdullayev looks like he's got this one. Bit of a headlock at the end of round one. We'll see what the judges made of it. 4 judges giving it the way of Abdullayev, and 1 from Puerto Rico thinking Shendrick did enough.
Boy, Abdullayev and his Uzbekistan teammates and the Kazakhstans have done very well. 7 from each National Olympic Committee, just 1 win away from Paris. There's others with big numbers from their national teams, but right here, right now, it's about what Uzbekistan can do. Can Abdullayev move forward? And that was a good start for him.
Uzbekistan, one of the strongest nations. They will have already had athletes qualify via the Asian Games. Could well have one of the biggest teams in Paris, although I think Australia might well have the biggest because they had 12 qualifiers from the Pacific Games.
It's right here and right now for Shendrick.
More aggression from the Serbian at the start of round 2, but Abdullayev well up to responding. Left hook from Uzbekistani athlete.
trading. Good work by both in the middle of the ring. Abdullayev just has a little bit of extra each time.
Does. Very rugged and compact, Abdullayev. Showing experience and savvy beyond his 21 years. As I say, he is the reigning world champion.
Yeah,
another left goes into the face of Shendrick.
And there's some body shots that are maybe bringing the gloves down a little bit. He's doing a lot.
Giving Shendrick a bit of a working over here.
Has to avoid the warning turning into a deduction. We saw quite a few Friday, but over the weekend, not so many.
Minutes to go in round 2. Shendrick just being warned for holding. Have a good short, snappy left from Abdullayev.
His punches just compact and on target so far. That was a big right hand from Shendrick. Wow, that's what he needed on the left.
And a great uppercut there, and hasn't got long to turn this around. He needs to work hard to try and draw level on most of the scorecards.
A little better, but still Abdullayev in good shape, I think.
End of round 2, Shendrick raises his fist. It's all about what the judges think. Did he do enough to come back in that second round? He did on one of the scorecards, but 4 judges giving it to Abdullayev. He's 2 points ahead on 3 of the scorecards, and that will be enough. Dead level on the other 2. So Shendrick needs something very, very big in round 3. Probably a stoppage. 10-8 might be enough.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's getting the word from his corner that 3 more minutes. Now, again, the silver lining is there is another world qualifier in May in Thailand, but this is a chance. He's worked all the way through this tournament, and Shendrick has it right here if he can make something special happen now.
As I mentioned, he was 1 win away at the European Games last June in Poland. At the moment, it looks like he's going to come up just short again, but he's got 3 minutes to try and turn this around. Abdullayev with a good right early in round 3, and again. Shendrick just leaving himself open. He has to throw caution to the wind here. Oh, brilliant punch picking from Abdullayev.
He's showing such wisdom for the young age. He's not going full bore anyway. He's working away, staying away, but moving in and still scoring. There's always the puncher's chance. And we've reached that point. Oh, a standing 8.
Was that point deduction?
Oh, point deduction, yes. Point deduction.
Well, was that persistent holding? Surprised to see that given. That does perhaps put a different complexion on this bout. Shendrick probably just needs to win it, and then it gets very close on the scorecards. Bit of holding and hitting there from Abdullayev.
And he cannot have another one.
No. He is on top in this final round so far,
yes.
So not too many alarms, and he's continuing to extend that advantage. Just over a minute remaining for Shendrick to get back into this. He needs to win this round Doesn't need the 10-8 anymore with the point deduction, but what a big left from Abdullayev.
Abdullayev has given him some hope, though, in the final minute. It's not such an uphill battle, but still maybe too much work to do.
Abdullayev with some very big shots in this round. He's winning this comfortably. And Chendric got 40 seconds to win the round and just doesn't look possible. I think he's too far behind. Abdullayev could get on his bike here, but not in his nature, as you can see. 20 seconds for Chendric. It's a big combination, needs to rock the man from Uzbekistan.
Instead, he's being rocked.
He is. He's ending on top.
Good work. But I think Uzbekistan will be celebrating another going to Paris.
I think so. Chendric smiling and being congratulated by his corner, but
I think he acquitted himself well, but he's in against a buzzsaw, and mentioned past world champion, and now we'll get a chance to see for the first time a reaction.
Yep, we will find out who has booked a spot at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
The winner by points, split decision, and qualified for the Olympic Games Parij 2024 in the red corner.
Ruslan Abdullayev gets the decision. It's a split decision. I suspect it might be 4-0. Let's see, 3-1 to Abdullayev. Of course, he had that point deduction, so he was level on 2 scorecards going into that final round, and desperate disappointment again for Chendric for the second time, 1 win away from the Paris Games and missing out. He will probably get one last chance in Thailand at the end of May. Go back and train and prepare for that. As we see some of the highlights, it was pretty close for the first 2 rounds. There was that point deduction for Abdullayev, but I think he convincingly won the third.
Yeah, I think the third might have been Chendric's best round, but still. And he stepped up, tried to do what he could, but you could tell from the body language of